This is AshMarie,
And this Rashad K.
and you're listening to Just Sipping Nonsense. Ooh, y'all, it's been a long week. Last week we were supposed to record, but it was a lot going on, and Rashad works 12 hours, 6 days a week. I'm a mother of twins, and we were both very exhausted, so we apologize for not uploading last week, but we're going to try to stay consistent.
Yes, sorry about that, y'all. Working 12 hours and I've been sick.
Yeah, that too. So
And I wasn't feeling well last week either, so and my sister being a new mom. Yeah, it's been a lot going on.
right, and if you hear us kind of whispering and talking quiet, it's because the babies are asleep.
We do not want to wake up the babies.
They're in the other room, so if we sound a little quiet, please forgive us. We're trying to do the best we can.
Mhm.
Okay, so today's topic is going to be about friendships, just like the dynamic, what changes. Like, I know I've been in some situations with a couple of friendships, and I've been hurt. Like, I have a story about my high school best friend. What should I call her? So my high school best friend, I'm going to call her Reese's. We had, I don't know why, I just came up with that. I'm going to call her Reese's. So basically we had been friends. Became friends in middle school. I'll say around 7th grade. But we really wasn't like close friends like that. Like, we didn't really start getting close until high school, my freshman year. But anyway, so we had been friends for like all from 7th grade all the way up until my senior year. And going over each other's house, I stayed at her house mostly. Got real close with her family, her sisters, her aunts, all of that. And I don't know, I feel like everything changed when she became pregnant. She did become pregnant when she was 16, the summer before we were about to be juniors. Yeah. So she had got pregnant, and I feel like that's when everything like really changed. Her boyfriend at the time, who was the father of her child, I really didn't like him. He was childish and just annoying, like, you know, that annoying guy in high school. Like, he just But anyway, I never said nothing, but I didn't like the way he treated her, and it was
He
just
was
a mess.
not all of that.
And then I feel like now, looking back, I was like, not trying to start no drama, but I felt like he liked me. Now looking
You
back,
think so?
I think he did. Like, you know how somebody does stuff to irritate you, but they do it because they like you, like, or he would have an attitude with me. But now
For
looking back,
what?
I don't know, but it's like now looking back at it, I think he might have had a crush on me.
He was ugly anyway.
And I don't know, she clocked that or thought that I wanted him. I did not want that man.
Girl, don't nobody want that man.
But anyway, it was just like, I don't know.
No.
She had boyfriends before him, but I feel like, I don't know, she did a lot for that man. But anyway, so yeah, she ended up getting pregnant. I was there for her. I was supportive, but it was a lot, y'all. I just felt like she thought that I left her behind. Like, we graduated and I had to go to college. Like, I'm sorry you got pregnant, but life goes on.
Baby, didn't nobody tell you to have sex with that man?
Yeah, like, I mean, not even that, because, like, we in high school, so, you
And
know.
a lot of girls were doing
A lot of girls were
I'm
doing
sorry,
that.
not to cut you off,
No,
but
you're
a lot
fine.
of girls was doing it. These guys, I don't know what these guys were saying to them. Oh, I love you, or we gonna be together forever. I just want some.
Mm-hmm.
You get pregnant. Oh, that baby ain't mine.
And a lot of them was getting pregnant just because, like, they wanted to keep them.
Yeah,
So.
they thought it was gonna keep them, and it didn't.
And I feel like that's what happened with her. Like, she got pregnant because she thought they were going to be together forever. Like,
No.
why do we think that? Like, why do we think that our high school relationship is going to last forever? Because I thought that. I was that girl who thought that.
I thought that too. That didn't work out.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I guess it's because, like, I'm not gonna say like just our parents, but our generation as far as like the parents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I even said that right, but I guess I did. Our generation, like our parents, most of them was high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Most of them were getting married right out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, we saw that like, oh, we're going to be with our high school sweetheart. We going to be together forever.
Right.
Sometimes it work out because remember I was looking on Facebook and I seen somebody that I seen my classmate and her husband, they been together since high school and they done been through the ups and the downs.
I was just about to say that. I said, ain't no telling what all they done went through. That's wild.
It's probably a handful of people that I know that I graduated with are still together, 16 years later?
Wow.
And that's probably 20 years because we started high school. Ooh, I'm telling my age. We started high school in 2005, so that's almost 20 years. I can't be with nobody 20 years. I want to explore.
And that's
I'm sorry, that is
no.
not the topic of today. I'm just saying.
And I wonder, like, do they feel like they missed out by being with that one person? Well, I don't know if they had any outside relationships. Like, some people actually just been with one person. I wonder if they look back, like, now and think, damn, I missed out on stuff. Like, I feel like you missing out.
I feel like I felt if I would have been in a 16 to 20 year relationship with somebody since freshman year of high school up until now, I feel like I would have probably missed out on something. You've been with that one person. Like you said, what if they just been with that one person faithful? And I know somebody that's been faithful and that person been cheating.
Are you serious? The other person been cheating?
Well, not that particular couple. I'm going to tell you when we get done.
Okay.
But from what I heard, but she been with that one guy all that time.
Wow.
And he stepped out on her and everything. I feel like I would be bored. I get bored easily.
I do too. I wouldn't.
I think now that I realize that I get bored easily.
I get irritated.
I get bored, irritated. I want my space. And this is not the topic, but yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna get back on topic, but yeah, I'm not gonna say I get bored, but I do get irritated. Okay.
Go
back
ahead,
back to Reese's. So she got pregnant, she had her baby, and I feel like I don't know. I guess we didn't have nothing in common no more because she became a mother at 16 and you trying to apply for colleges. Like, you're still a baby. And it's not to judge because shit happens, like, you know. But I feel like her life was basically put on hold and my life was still going. But anyway, I ended up going to college. She ended up going to college too. She went to college closer to our hometown. And, you know, I met people where I was going to school at, and it's just like we kind of drifted away. And I was trying to keep the friendship going. I would text her. She wouldn't text me back. Again, you know, she had a baby, and then she ended up getting pregnant again the summer after we graduated high school.
Damn.
So basically she had 2 babies under 2 within a year and some months. So she had a lot going on. So I ain't gonna say I should be angry at her, but then again, I'm kind of angry because it's just like, you basically just ghosted me. Like,
girl, this was not a part of the plan.
Right. And it's like, I would text her, and I know I'm not blaming the babies or anything like that. Yeah. They're innocent, but I don't know. I feel like, I guess she felt like me and her didn't have nothing in common. I think I already said that. Anyway, so yeah, I would reach out to her, and it'll take her like 2 days to text me back or longer, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like, and it's not to bash people like that, because I had read something where somebody was like, you can't be mad at your friends if you go such a long time without talking to them. Yeah, that's true, because I be going through stuff and sometimes I don't want to talk to nobody, so I can't just be, and then I might have a friend be like, dang, I ain't heard from you, and don't nobody want to hear that. So I get that, but it's just like when you have a close relationship with somebody, like how me and her had a close relationship, I feel like that's different. Like, hey, just be like checking in, hey, love you, like, even if she would have said that, but just nothing. So she ended up going into, I think, the Navy Reserve. Do they have a reserve for the Navy?
Yeah, they have a reserve for the Navy.
So I think it was the Navy,
And when you told me that, I was happy for her.
and she went through it. She
That's what's
graduated and
up.
everything, and then
Hell, I didn't know she knew how to swim.
yeah, she ended up. We lost contact. I want to say maybe a year, and then she had reached back out to me,
Okay.
and I had went to her grandparents' vow renewal.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that because that's her business. But I went to that vow renewal, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Ash, where you been? We miss you, and why you ain't, why you haven't been around?" I'm like, "I've been in school, and
Right.
girl, they're grilling me and stuff." But for the most part, everybody was happy to see me, and it was just like I really do miss them. And I don't think I ever told you this, like every so often I end up having dreams about her and her family. Like that's the only friend.
For real?
Yeah, like
You
some of
ain't
it be
never told
good
me
dreams,
that.
sometimes it be bad dreams, but it's like
Ma-
every few months I have
Have
a
you
dream.
had one recently?
Yeah, I
That's
say
probably
last month.
last month. You probably need to reach
I
out.
don't know if they be talking about me or not. I don't know. I don't think we have nothing in common no more now. As far
True,
as like
true, true. I
it's
mean,
been so long.
yeah.
Like when was that? That was when I first started at Stevens. The
That's the
last
last time you
time
spoke to
I want
her.
to say like 2016.
Oh, yeah. Just leave that alone.
Yeah, 2015, 2016, somewhere around that. But anyway, so I went to that and we were supposed to go out and her baby daddy was supposed to watch the kids, but he didn't want to do it. So after that, it's just like that was it. And haven't heard nothing from her since. But basically what I'm saying is we didn't have no actual falling out. It's just like we just went our separate ways. And it makes me sad because we was really close. So and I know I didn't do nothing to her like and if I did, she never said anything. Like I personally know I didn't do nothing. Like if you know you didn't, like if I know I did something, I'll say I did something, but I didn't do anything. So I don't know. I don't know what happened about that. So basically, every so often I think about it, like, and I get a little upset. I'm just like, wow, like that was a really a good friendship, but it had to end, I guess.
It really was. I mean, like Mama say, sometimes your friendships in high school is not gonna go with you in your adulthood.
That's true.
So
But I look at like some
yeah,
people been friends for 30 plus years.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I just be reminiscing on that whole situation, and every so often I do think about her and her family. I don't know what those dreams are about. I guess because I be thinking about them so much, or they be thinking about. Well, I don't think about them all the time, but it's like something might come on the TV, or I might just have a memory, and I'm like, damn, man, we was really tight. Like we was really close. Like that was my dog. So I don't know what those dreams mean. I don't know if they talking about me or thinking about me, but that's literally crazy. Like every couple of months, I'll have a crazy dream, and it'll be either with her or her sisters or her family. I don't
Girl, I ain't think about nothing else.
know. But yeah, it was a situation that happened to me a couple.
Oh
I
my
won't even say a couple years
God.
ago, but like
It was a couple years ago.
2022.
Yeah, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
around this time.
Well,
Yeah, because I was,
you was driving trucks.
I was home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't even know what to call that place.
I don't either. I don't. She was a hoe.
For real.
Yeah, she was telling me all these stories. Like she was just. Okay.
She looked like she just was so innocent.
She did. She did. So yeah, I had this
She one of
friend
them
that I
type.
met. She was such a snake. Anyway, yeah, I'm really a sweet person and like I really care about people and people just be hurting me.
Like, for real though, like my sister really is. And
Like,
I'm not just saying that because that's my sister, but for real.
when it comes to friendships, relationships, I feel like I'm always getting the raw end of the deal. So yeah, I had started this new job and I had to go out of state for it. It was like, is it 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks of training for this job, and we was with a group of people. You meeting new people basically, and I ended up forming this bond with this woman. She was a little older than me. How old was I? I was 26, getting ready to be 27. I actually celebrated my birthday out there.
All your
And
friends are always old.
I don't know. it's like that's another thing, y'all. Ever since my high school friendship and college, ever since college, I haven't like been able to find no friends in my age category. Not
Mm-hmm.
saying that that's a bad thing, but it's like I've been gravitating towards more older people. Like right now, my only best friend right now is like 42 and I'm 29.
That's
That's crazy.
crazy.
And it's not to age shame or nothing like that. It's just I'm 29, so certain things that she like that I would want to do, she done it, and she tired. She want to be at the house, like not saying that I want to go to the club or nothing, because been there,
Right.
done that. I don't really
Yeah,
like
ain't
clubbing no
nobody think
more.
about no
I like to
club.
lounge and stuff, but certain things.
But it's crazy because it's like people that's 29,
Mm-hmm.
between 29 and 34. Some of them still want to go to the club,
Yeah,
and I be looking at them on the internet like, baby, TT tired.
girl, and we gonna
TT
talk about
is
that
sick.
because it's something going on. Well, yeah, I think it's probably over now.
Baby, TT is in the bedroom, her feet
Girl,
together.
yeah, like
Baby, I'm not going to nobody club.
at 9 o'clock, I be tired. Like yeah, I had partied so hard last year before I got pregnant last January. Baby, when I tell you I was so tired, like we was bar hopping. I had a
Baby,
good time, but baby, I was tired.
TT Rashad K gonna be in the bed at 6 o'clock.
Girl,
That
it's
day I
hard
got
here.
home early.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I was in the bed at 6:30,
It is,
rubbing my feet together.
and I
I
just look
ain't,
like I be tired. I be so tired. But anyway, y'all, getting off track. So ended up forming a relationship with her that turned into a friendship. She was 38 and I was 26 at the time, turning 27, because I ended up celebrating my birthday out there. Anyway, so we ended up finishing our training, went back home, and we was getting ready to start our job, which was going to take me to LA. That was a lot. Ended up having to stay with a family member, and he ended up being a pervert. He didn't physically hurt me or mess with me, but he did something that was very weird, and I had to get up out of there. So I ended up having to
period, motherfucker.
stay in a hotel, and eventually ended up having roommates for this job. So anyway, long story short, with the job that I had, you could switch where you were going to be at. So at the time I was in LA, but they had openings to where I could go to Colorado, and that's where she lived. And so one day I was on the phone with her, and I was just like, I can't stay I don't like where I'm staying. I got all these roommates, and I just don't like it. So I had said it as a joke, but I was also serious to see, what she would say. So I was just like, hey, is it okay if I stay with you? I'll pay you rent or whatever. She was like, yeah, girl, you can stay with me. Oh, and that's another thing. I don't know if it don't really matter, her race, but she was Mexican. But anyway, she tried, and that's another thing. I felt like she was trying to be black.
For real.
Yeah, like, girl.
And I don't want to play the race
Me
card
neither.
or stay on this too long because it's no disrespect to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I feel like certain Mexicans, like it's like they be trying to be Caucasian.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I feel like some, like in California, like
Yeah.
most Mexicans, you'll be like, oh, he cool, he black.
Yeah,
like,
he cool,
some
yeah.
people will refer to them as black. So I get
Yeah.
it, but anyway.
I feel like Mexicans black.
Right.
If you're a minority, you black.
Right. So
That's just how I feel.
she was like, yeah, you can stay with me. Like, oh my God, it'll be so cool. Because she had a son, but he lived with his father. He had full custody or whatever. She was a retired Army vet. She had did 20 years in the Army. So she had just bought a house, 3 bedrooms. So she basically lived by herself. So she was like, yes, you could come. We're going to have so much fun, all of this. So I'm like, thank you so much. And again, I'm going to pay you rent. Y'all, I'm not a nasty person. I like cleanness. Like, I clean up after myself. Like, she didn't have to worry about none of that.
Right.
So this is my first time living with somebody outside of living with my mom, and I had a college roommate when I was in college. So this is my first time just living with somebody outside of those two things. So I ended up going to Colorado. Y'all, I went to Colorado. Shoot, I want to say the beginning of January. Beginning of January 2022. Was it January 2022? Or was it the end of January? It was the end of January coming into February. So it was early
Yeah, because
February.
I had just got off the road,
Mm-hmm.
so I wasn't at that back at that place for that long.
Okay. So yeah, it was the
Yeah.
beginning of February because I had been in LA for the month of January. So yeah, I got there. Mind you, I had to drive from LA to Colorado. She lived in Colorado Springs. I drove from LA to Colorado Springs, 15-hour drive. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't stop only to just get gas. I drove the whole 15 hours. Y'all, I should not have did that. I should have stopped and got me some sleep or got a room, but I was trying to
Shoulda got
make
a
it.
room.
I was trying to save money. I was broke, y'all. I was going through it. But anyway, I was towards the end, I started falling asleep, and thank God I made it. Oof.
Oh, Black Panther. You were
Ooh.
falling asleep through the mountains? So you ain't even say
Yeah,
nothing.
girl.
Because you
Like,
knew we was worried down
and it
this
was crazy
way.
because it didn't happen till towards the end. Like,
Like, what, you had an hour left or something? 30 minutes?
no, I say that was a long ass trip. I would say like 6 more. I had like 6 more hours to go. That's when I started really just like feeling it. But when
Why
I
you
got
didn't
into
pull
Denver,
over?
I was scared, girl. I didn't know where I didn't want to pull over in a place that I didn't know. Like it was
I
nothing but
feel
mountains and rocks, and it was just,
And
girl,
it looks scary at night.
yeah. Oof,
Yeah.
I'm scared just thinking about
Because
it.
I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
Me and Big Dog, when I was driving,
Mm-hmm.
I had to drive through the mountains at night, and the
It's
mountains look
scary.
scary at
Yeah.
night.
Like,
Cause we used to trees.
mm-hmm. It's mountains.
It's just
You
mountains.
got the rail, and it's just mountains.
Mountains right
Like,
there.
girl,
Yeah,
it's scary. It's scary,
yeah.
y'all. But anyway, I made it. Thank God. I kept praying. I had my music blasting, and I was safe. So anyway, I drove there, and mind you, I didn't even stay the first night I drove there. I drove to Colorado. I parked and at Denver, and then I headed back home because I still needed to get some stuff. So I really didn't come back until the week after. Anyway, so finally I got to her house. Yeah, everything was going good. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy you here." She was like, "This is your house too." Like, you know how people try to, make you feel comfortable. Again, I wasn't trying to overstay my welcome. I
When
was
people
like,
say that, they be lying.
"Girl, yeah, don't never. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell you, don't ever stay with a friend or
Yeah.
when it's when I tell you people will hold it over you. Like, I would never do nobody the way she did me. Anyway, unless that's like your real close friend or like I wouldn't don't stay with nobody. Don't even stay with a family member unless it's your mama or your daddy. But I know sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyway, she was like, "Yeah, you don't have to because I was gonna keep my stuff in my suitcase." She was like, "No, go ahead and take your stuff out, put it in the drawers." I was like, "Okay," but at first I didn't. But finally, I felt comfortable. So she was showing me where everything was at, and she was like, "Oh, we're gonna go out to eat. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." And I'm just thinking in my head, "Girl, we ain't making that much with our job. We just starting out. I'm trying to save. Like, I got a lot going on." Um, and y'all, I was opening up to her and telling her personal stuff that was going on with me as far as like my finances, and she ended up using it against me in the end. But anyway, she was like, "Oh, we had went shopping one time. Not went shopping, but we had went out to eat, and she was paying for stuff, and I wasn't asking her to pay for stuff, like just doing it." And I'm just like, "You ain't got to do this. Like, I got my
Damn.
money. Like."
Right.
But anyway, I think one time you had sent me some money while I was out there, and I had just told her, "Oh, my sister sent me some money, so we can go." I think she wanted to go out to eat. She was like, "Oh, okay," um, but then kind of find out she used that against me too. But
You my sister.
yeah,
If you
like,
need help with anything,
so y'all,
girl,
I
I'm gonna
was
be
only
quiet.
there. I was only there for 2 weeks, y'all. But those 2 weeks felt like a month.
It did. I'm
So
sorry.
no, you
I'll be
fine.
quiet.
So she had went on. She had to go to work, and I was still at her house. So it was Valentine's weekend actually. So she was like, "Oh, make yourself at home. This is where everything is at. If you need to go anywhere, just let me know. Um, so I basically stayed at the house. I think I had went to go get my car washed or something like that. But other than that, I was there. Um, and I remember one time, it was one instance, I had went to the store. I think she had went to go eat with her son, and she had the garage. So she gave me the codes to everything. So I had left her house. I had made sure I did the code, and then I had left. I made sure the garage went down. Tell me why she gonna text me talking about, did you leave my garage door open? I was like, no, I put in the code. She was like, oh, well, my app is saying that it's still open. I said, no, it's closed. I made sure it went down before I left. She was like, okay, I just want to make sure because I don't want it to be left open. I'm like,
Girl, didn't I? Ooh,
that
y'all,
rubbed me the
y'all
wrong way. That
lucky.
was the first
Y'all,
little thing.
my niece and nephew
So,
sleep. Didn't I just tell you
yeah.
that I made sure that your garage door was
Like,
down?
why would I leave it open? Like,
I
I'm not.
wasn't raised like that. I made sure the garage door was down. I just told you the garage door is down. I know
Girl,
what your app
sis.
say. Your app has a delay.
Exactly. That's what it was. So I'm like, and then after that, she just ruined my whole day after that because I'm in my head thinking, I know I locked it. I know it
She
went down.
threw your Libra scales
Girl,
off
I
balance.
know
That's
it.
what she did.
I know it went down. I know it went down. So that was the first red flag. So everything that came to head was basically she had came back from her trip, and then I ended up having to go out on a trip to go to work. So I was out on that trip, and I was already just like, I need to find somewhere else. I need to leave. So I had called mom, and I was telling her, about it. And she was like, dang, you might have to, leave. I was like, yeah. Tell me why the next day. This is how you know God be knowing. I was, I was getting ready for work, and she had texted me this long message. And you
Oh
know
my
how people try to
God.
be nice, nasty.
Yeah.
Like she sent it, and she was trying to be nice, but she was being nasty at the same time. So
Right.
I can't remember everything, but she was basically like, hey, I hope everything is going well with you out there. I just want to let you know that next time you wash clothes, don't change the setting. I have it set to a certain setting, and make sure you clean the dryer length out. Now,
Right.
y'all, I will say I did change her setting, but I didn't know she was going to get upset about that. Like, people really have OCD about that, I guess. It wasn't long enough for me. Like, I wanted to wash my clothes a little bit longer than what it was set to. And when I dry clothes, I do clean the length, but I was rushing because I knew I had to get ready and I was trying to pack and everything. So I did forget to take that out. I will say that. But yeah, I promise you, I'm not a bad roommate. So she had said that. She was like, please don't change the setting on the washer. I have it set to a certain thing, which I get, I understand. And, so y'all, I had my own bathroom and I had put the little, the little blue toilet cleaner things that you put in the
Yeah.
toilet.
You wanted to clean your
Yeah, I wanted
toilet.
to clean the toilet. So, because it was a little, she didn't have a nasty house, but like sometimes under the toilet you can't get all of the ring, and I had not accidentally, I had saw a little bit of dirt up under there. So I'm like, let me get a ring, a little toilet bowl cleaner, blue stuff to clean it. So I guess this is my fault in a way, but I didn't think she was gonna take it out of the control. I should have went to her and asked, "Is it okay if I put it in there?" But I wasn't thinking she was gonna go into my bathroom. Like, this is the bathroom that I'm using. You got your own bathroom. She was like, "Yeah," and also I was cleaning and I saw that you put a blue tablet in the toilet. She was like, "Next time," she was like, "I wish you would have asked me before doing that because this is my house, and if something messes up, I gotta fit the bill or whatever." And it was just the way she just went left on me, and I was like, wow, like,
I mean, I'm not I'm not
mm-hmm,
taking up for her,
mm-hmm,
but I get where she's coming from.
mm-hmm.
But instead of her texting you, y'all could have just had a conversation,
Yeah.
you know. But I don't know. I just
Honestly, she didn't want me there to begin with, and
yeah.
she should
She
have
should
just
she should have
said
just
that.
said that. Yeah,
So I was like, I
yeah.
was taken aback. I ain't gonna lie, and that really messed up the rest of my work day.
And it was just crazy. It was only 2 weeks,
2 weeks, y'all.
but it felt like a month.
And I
Like
look back at that,
literally.
like from the time I got to her house to all of that happening was a span of 2 weeks. So, And and that another thing, I didn't know that blue toilet tabs can mess up your toilet. I've used those for
I didn't know
years.
that
Like
either.
I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, why do they sell them in the stores if it
Right, if it messes up your
baby, I had
toilet.
those all up in my apartment. So anyway,
Sure did.
I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I apologized and I said, I won't do that no more. So I thought everything was good, but at the same time, I'm like, she gonna bring this up when I get back. I just know it. So I ended up having a delay getting back, but I came back and mind you, I'm in Colorado Springs, so it was a whole snowstorm. It's like going on 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, she probably sleep. Girl, tell me why I get to her house. She is waiting up for me. Like I pull into the garage, come in the house. I'm trying to, get everything. Here she come down the stairs. She had this little raspy voice too, like a little raspy, mousy voice. Ooh, I should have socked that bitch in her face. Anyway,
I bet you
I'm
ate this shit.
girl. I'm tired, exhausted.
Yeah.
Here she come downstairs. We need to talk.
Oh my
So
God.
she basically was like, I don't want our friendship to get ruined, but I feel like you need to find somewhere else to stay. She was like, I was on the phone. I was on the phone with my best friend and I was telling her everything. And girl, I just let her talk. Like, I didn't know what to say. Like, she was basically. So I said, so I'm thinking back. So you went to your best friend, told her everything, all of my business.
You telling this bitch my
Yeah.
business?
So she was like, yeah, she was like, I think the best thing for, our friendship is for you to leave because I don't want it to get ruined. I'm like, what the hell? Like, y'all, when I tell you she bomb rushed me and she was like, she was talking and I was just listening and she was like, you can say something. I'm like, what do you want me to say? This is your house. Like, and yeah, it wasn't the fact that I was scared, but I was like so tired and just upset. I ended up crying. I wasn't crying because I was scared of her. I was crying because I was just like, I'm tired and I can't believe you're doing this to me. So she was like, yeah, I was looking up like some places where you could go and I feel like you should join the military, like trying to give me options. And then she was like, I be wanting to do stuff and you don't have the money and all of this. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not trying to be out here spending money. I'm trying to save. Like,
Right, I told
and
you
I told you
that.
that. Like, what are
And
you
you
talking
know
about?
what my finances are, and you throwing it back up in my face. See,
Yeah. And then she was like, I feel like your mom and your sister be having to send you money. And that's just
baby,
like,
I'm finna cut you off, Ash. Let me tell y'all, folks. This is my baby sister. I know she a grown woman. She's a mother. We 3.5 years apart. I will bend over backwards, go to the end of the earth for my sister and my niece and nephew. People have tried to break our relationship. People, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You probably know what I'm thinking. I'm not even gonna say that.
yeah.
I would do anything for my sister. If I got it, she got it. If I don't got it, she don't got it.
Period. Period. Talk your shit, sis.
My sister could say, "Hey sis, I need $500." I might be like, "Damn, sis need $500," but I'm gonna give it to her if I
I
got
remember
it.
that time you did send me. Remember, I did need $500 and you sent it to me.
I sent you
Yeah, girl. Remember
$500.
when you had won that money, girl? I felt it.
I did send you. No questions asked, and she didn't even have to. You didn't even have to pay. I ain't want nothing back, cause that's my
You a real
sister.
one for that. But yeah,
So you in Colorado Springs?
like
Wait till I come out there and see you.
it's
That's all
not
I'm
the
gonna
fact
say.
that y'all.
Mic
It wasn't
off.
like my mom and my sister was taking care of me, but I was really going through a rough time at that time, and she just made me feel so low. Like, of course, I got the type of good relationship with my mom and my sister. If I need some money, they're gonna send it to me. So yeah, she threw that back up in my face, and basically, she was like, she was like, I'm gonna give you. I think she said I'm gonna give you 2 weeks, to find you somewhere else to stay. I was like, after that, basically, I was ready to go at that night, but I'm like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. So she was like, if you wanna go to the what is it, the Army Center to talked to them about, joining, we can go in the morning. I was like, okay. So after that conversation, I was done. Like, baby, I was ready to pack my stuff that night. So she was like, well, I have to go eat lunch with my son in the morning, but after that, we can meet at the Army Center. And I wanted to text y'all right then and there, but I'm like, nah, I'm tired. Let me get some sleep. So woke up the next morning. I was just feeling terrible about myself. Like, that was one of the lowest points in my life. I'm like, what? I just started this job. I'm out here. I don't have no family, no friends. Not to say I didn't know how to be out on my own. It wasn't that. It was just the fact that I trusted you as a friend to, be there for me, and this happens. So I was thinking about my job, because what the job that I had, I needed to be in that city. So I didn't know what to do. So anyway, I forgot where I went. I had to go do something, and that's when I called mom, or mom called me, because we had already been talking about it while I was gone. Like, I don't know how this is going to work. I was already telling mom, I think I need to leave. And then she sent me that message. And then we had that conversation when I got back. So I had called mom.
I ain't know nothing,
Yeah,
y'all.
I had called mom. She was like, hey, baby, you know what happened? Girl, I told her. She was like, I was like, well, ma, she want me. I got to get up out her house. Mom was like, what? And then, how you try to talk, y'all.
Hey,
I
try
be
to talk
trying,
and you get
yeah,
this
I be trying to be strong,
crying.
but when
Yeah.
something hurts my feelings, y'all, I be emotional. So, and mama didn't make it no better. She was like, what? You know how mama be like, what?
Mama was
So
pissed.
I was
Hey,
like, yeah,
mama.
hey, mom. um, so that's when I broke down crying. And mama don't like it when I cry. Mama didn't know what to do. She was like,
I
oh my God,
think.
baby. Because I was driving too. So I was driving.
Where you was
I was
driving to?
driving to go meet her at the Air Force Center. Is it, what I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
center
the
where it got the
recruiter.
recruiting, the
Recruiter
recruiting off,
stage.
the recruiting.
Yeah.
I can't talk. The recruiting station. So I was on my way there, and I was talking to mom, and I was like, "Yeah." She told me I gotta get out, ma, and I'm sniffling, and she was like, "Calm down, baby." You know how mama voice. She was like,
Yeah,
"Calm
'cause
down,
you
baby."
driving,
Yeah. She
yeah.
was like, "What you need us to do?" She was like, "Call your sister." So I was like, "Okay."
Cause baby, I'm
And
coming one way about mine.
Cause she was like, call your sister, tell her what's going on. I don't know what you was doing. You was at home because they was there.
Yeah, I
She
was
was
at
no, she
home.
was there.
Yeah, she was there
Um,
because his ass got sent back.
yeah.
Fuck.
Or was
I
that
don't
was
give a
that
fuck if
before
you.
that? Was that after that?
That was after.
There was a lot going on.
It was. He
So
got sent. He got sent back,
okay.
and she was getting ready to get
So
sent.
yeah, Mama was pissed. I think Mama had to go to work that night. I can't
Yeah,
remember
because
what
I
day
went.
it was.
I went outside. That's when that lady walked up in my yard talking about can she use my
This ain't got nothing to do with the topic. Can we talk about so
y'all.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, sis.
I got to the recruiting office. I told my mom I'm gonna call. She was like, call your sister. Cause mama had to go to work. Mama had to go to work, so she knew sis was at home, so sis could come, and we had to figure it out. So I didn't know what to do. So called my sister, and I don't know if you answered right away or you text me. Anyway, it was like, hey sis, you didn't know what was going on. So I was like, hey sis, I told you what happened. And I started crying because I was trying to tell her the story, and then I had got choked up, and I had got quiet.
Yeah,
And you was
I'm
like, what's wrong,
what's
sis?
wrong?
And
And
just
I was like, hold on, give me a minute, let me walk outside because she was there. I'm sorry, I have to take up. So I walk outside. I go sit in my car, and I I'll back my car in my driveway so I can face the road. But this particular time, I was so tired from work, I had just pulled in. So I pulled in. So I'm talking to my sister, and it's a funeral going on like a few feet away. So I'm talking to my sister, and even though we live in the country, it's just a habit of looking around my surroundings. Because, whether you in the country or the city, it don't matter. You just supposed to look around, look around your surroundings or
right.
whatever. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sick and half sleepy. But anyway, so I'm talking to my sister, and my sister is telling me everything. I'm getting pissed.
I wasn't no good, y'all.
My sister was, when I tell you, Ash was
No good.
crying. She could barely get it out. I'm pissed off. I'm like, who fucking with
Three
you?
thousand miles away.
Do I need to get on a flight? It's nothing for me to get on a flight. I will fuck this damn job. I will get on a flight and come to you, baby. Cause we all we got.
All we got.
And I see a shadow come behind my car. And baby, down here, this private property. You can't just be walking up on nobody's stuff. I slung that car door open. I said, "Excuse me." Oh, I look really well. I still look kind of young, but I look young. So the person was like, "Oh, it's your parents' home." I said, "This is my house. I need you to leave off my property." "Oh, can I please use your bathroom?" "No, you cannot." My sister in the background crying, sniffling.
She was like, hold on.
I'm like, "Hold on." She like, "You okay?" I'm like, "I'm good, babe. I'm good. I'm good, sis."
I didn't know what was going on.
So the lady walks down the road. Mind you, I crank up my car and I'm trying to, basically turn my car around to where it's facing the road. So as I'm facing the road, I start back talking to my sister. The lady's just standing in the road in front of my driveway trying to get my attention. I'm already pissed off at what my sister is telling me about this friend, so-called friend. So I'm mad. I'm like, why ain't nobody told me nothing? Don't nobody never tell me.
That's why I called you to tell
Don't
you.
nobody never tell me nothing when it happens. Everybody tell me at the end because I be ready. I'm a firecracker. I be ready to pop off. I don't think I'm hard or nothing like that, y'all. My temper is horrible. I'm trying to work on that.
I know it is.
So that's why I'm the last person to know anything. But anyway, the lady is at the end of the road. She's trying to flag me down. I tell sis, hold on. I said, "Ma'am, can you please leave out of my driveway?" "Well, I was just saying thank you anyway." I said, "If you don't get the F out of front of my house, you ain't nothing but the devil. I just lost my brother."
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
I said something that I shouldn't have said, but I was pissed off.
Like, lady, get out my yard.
Please get out of my yard. I have a
Family
family crisis right now. So she starts walking down the road, and I'm like, "No, you don't need to go down there." I don't want to say why, but you don't need to go down there.
Right.
She gets mad, telling me something, "Leave me alone." So I make a phone. I said, "Hold on, sis. I'm gonna have to call you back. I need to call my Dukes. Ma, be on the lookout, cause people trying to take shits in folks' houses. Let her know.
I'm sorry.
Get back on the phone with sis." Why this woman? She had to use the bathroom that bad that her husband couldn't take her to go into town to use the bathroom. She had to go to the bathroom that bad. She takes a doo-doo on church grounds.
That's just weird to me. Like, if I have to use the bathroom out in a neighborhood that I don't know of, I just go in the woods versus knocking on somebody's house. People is crazy. You could have been a serial killer.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm glad I wasn't in the house because I felt like, well, nah, she probably wouldn't have let her in.
Ain't no telling.
She wouldn't. Yeah.
She ain't got it all.
She ain't got it all.
But anyway.
Sorry, y'all. But yeah.
Okay, so told sis what was going on. We made a plan. She came out there to get me. So I finished everything at the little recruiting office. She was like, "Oh, this is going to be okay. I'm going to get you in there." And all it is going in one ear and out the other. I had already made up my mind. As soon as I get back to her house, I'm packing up my shit and I'm getting out of there. Because I didn't feel welcome at that point. And you throwing up all the stuff that I said to you. Like, I hate when people do that. But I got back to her house. I had went to get me something to eat. I got back on the phone with sis, and I was like, "I'm going to get me a hotel room, and I'll figure this shit out." So got back to her house. She locked up in her room. Like, she did not come out her room. She heard me come back, and I started moving stuff. And I know she heard me, but she stayed in that room like I was going to hurt her or something. And I left the key on the door, got all my stuff, packed it into my little Black Panther, and thank God I had my car with me. Thank God I had my car with me. Packed up my stuff and I hit the road, and I text her, and I shouldn't even have texted her that, but I was being a good person. Oh, excuse me. I had texted her and I said, "Thank you for everything that you did for me. I left your key on the door." And I think she texted me back, "Oh, you're welcome," or something like that. Yeah, tell me why I get on Instagram. This hoe blocked me like immediately. So you know what I did? I got on Snapchat and I blocked her on there. And I ain't talked to her since that day. But y'all, that was a mess. So I met sis, I think the next day. No, I had to drive. I drove from Colorado Springs to Kansas City, right?
Yeah, 'cause I almost got into it with that white girl in Kansas.
Yeah, my sis. I'm sorry.
I can't. You just
my
can't
sis.
take me nowhere.
My sis hopped on a flight to come get me, like a true, like a
Period.
true big sis. And well,
Period.
not come get me, but meet up with me so we
Yeah,
can
meet
drive
her
back
halfway. Yeah.
to our own
Because I
house.
think the flight had got
Yeah, and
delayed.
I had to switch flights for her. It was a mess. But
It was a
anyway,
mess.
she ended up having to be in Kansas City because I think the plan was Salt Lake City, but that was going to
Yeah,
be backwards anyway.
it
So
was.
I drove from Colorado Springs to Kansas City, Missouri, picked
Mhm.
up sis, and we drove all the way back to our hometown. So that was like
Mhm.
another 15 hours. But thank God we made it safely. And when I got back home, y'all, I didn't know what to do because I ended up having to quit my job. But things happen for a reason. So basically, you just got to be careful with your friendships, just like your relationships. But yeah, we're going to wrap this up and we're going to get into a segment of ours called Girl, Did You Hear About? And basically, Girl, Did You Hear About is any topics in the news, or whether it's entertainment, stories, just anything that um, we heard about. And we're going to ask each other, did you hear about it? And we're going to talk about it. So, Rashad, what's your Girl, Did You Hear About?
Girl, did you hear about these folks in Atlanta, Georgia, becoming veneer techs?
Is it just Atlanta? Because ain't that girl from Louisiana?
Who?
The act. Oh, so you ain't heard about her. So, yeah, well, go ahead and talk about it.
I mean, you can tell me. You can tell
It's
me.
the same thing. It's a veneer tech. Her name is Princess Cuts.
Princess Cuts. I didn't know she was from Louisiana.
Well, that's what it says. It says out of Louisiana.
Okay.
Y'all,
What part?
it's something with a T. Her page is private on TikTok.
It surely is because I look.
There's no such thing as a veneer tech, y'all.
No such thing as a veneer tech, y'all.
Like, why?
What is wrong with y'all?
Would y'all trust somebody? That is your health. Oral health is a real thing. You can get oral cancer, infections. Like, you can't even. Somebody was saying like they have to have their license to even order nail. You know, like a nail techs. They have to have their license to order nail supplies. So how is she getting this stuff?
Y'all, do you realize your mouth, your oral health,
Hell no.
it connects to like your brain and your heart and stuff. So if you have a cavity or an infection or anything, why you think people be getting sick?
Exactly.
Because the source may come from your mouth. Y'all, we, especially black people, we have to do better with taking care of our mouth,
Right.
y'all. We have to go to our cleanings. We have to floss, brush our teeth, all of that. Y'all be so quick to want to get goals in your fucking
Don't get me
mouth
started on that. I don't know who.
with them.
Like some people get permanent goals.
I said I was not gonna cuss. I said I was gonna do better. Y'all pissing me off. I done spent $5,000 in the last 3 years. I have braces. Now my teeth weren't that bad. I had a lot of crowding, but I mean it wasn't bad. But I'm just like, some people when I show old pictures, they be like, "You didn't need braces," and I'm like, "Me, I did because I was very self-conscious."
Right.
But y'all, I've had braces for 3 years. Go get your cleanings done. You getting that money, y'all. I'm stumbling, y'all. Ooh, cause I'm mad. Y'all got that. It's getting taken out of your check.
Well, some people don't do it though.
So,
Some people don't
girl,
elect the health insurance or the dental insurance. And I get it, times are hard, but those two things. No, well,
I wish
like,
y'all could see how I'm looking at my old job, and I'm gonna tell you who it is when we get off these mics. This man been at this damn plant
mm-hmm.
for like almost 20 years. Mouth is jacked up, but you riding around
That's how it be.
in one of them 3-wheel motorcycles that I want.
That's how it be.
But you talking about some, hey baby, how you doing?
Mouth
But
fucked
your
up.
mouth is jacked.
I ain't gonna lie, I know I need some work done on my mouth. It's not terrible, but I got my insurance and I'm setting my appointments up. Moral of the story is, y'all, don't play like that. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I was looking at the people that's getting it done. They ain't got it all in the head. It's them Section 8.
Y'all, I'm so pissed right now. Y'all folks in Atlanta, I love Atlanta to a certain extent. I can't stand y'all traffic.
She was just on the coast.
I seen that. She was on the coast.
How is she not arrested?
They gonna get her because they rounding up people. Because I was just looking at TikTok before I took a nap, before I came up here. They rounded up people. Y'all have to have 8 years. Once you graduate high school, you have to have 8 years of schooling to become a dentist.
And then,
And that's just to become a DDS or a DMD.
right, because some of them aren't even licensed to do veneers. Every dentist can't do veneers.
Every dentist can't. You have to graduate, go to college, take the DAT. That's a dental admissions test, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. And if you want to specialize in something, that's another 2 years, 2 to 7 years.
That's crazy.
So specialize is like ortho, like orthodontist for braces. It's something else, and then veneers. Like y'all are literally putting composites over people who have like mold in their mouth, who got cavities in their mouth, rotten teeth. You got people who ain't had a cleaning in them their 40-some years.
Just putting some damn chiclets over it. Like, what is she?
And then people sitting up here talking about, well, I paid $3,000 and I don't know why my teeth is falling out. Or I paid $1,500. I don't know why my teeth is falling out. Because you're supposed to get a cleaning twice a year, every 6 months. But within those 6 months, you're supposed to be brushing your teeth at least 2-3 times a day, flossing, scrape your tongue.
That's where a lot of bad breath comes from, the tongue.
Your
You gotta
tongue.
scrape that tongue. And y'all, you need x-rays done. You don't even know what's going on she don't know this. She don't know. Where did she even learn this shit? I know she's not the only person, but she's like the main person that's going around.
It's just,
y'all crazy.
I don't even want to say the company name because we just starting off, but it's a plethora of companies in Atlanta. But one of them, I'm gonna tell you when we get off. They charging people $6,000 for a 2-day course.
They're really doing courses?
For 2 days when it takes you 8 years.
That is crazy. That's not like no lash tech or no nail tech.
Why black people got to put
And why is it
a tech after
every
day?
day? And why is it always Atlanta?
Atlanta,
where the scammers at? Sorry if you're from Atlanta, but y'all know.
Y'all gotta do better.
Y'all know.
And then they had the nerve to make a TikTok, cause baby, when I tell you Rashad K be on TikTok, I be on TikTok, baby.
I was on that rabbit hole yesterday after you text me that bullshit.
Girl, it's something else I gotta sing. I'm gonna sing for that, baby.
She charging like 1,000. That's what I saw.
For real?
Yeah, 1,000. And y'all,
girl,
if y'all, for the people out here that's actually doing that, your teeth gonna fall out or worse.
And a lot of them have been making videos talking about,
You knew better.
oh, I didn't know this and that.
Y'all slow.
Talking about some, you don't have to be a dentist to do veneers.
Why would you
yes,
want
you
somebody
do.
to play with your mouth like that? If you ain't got a degree behind your name, I don't want you touching nothing on me.
Y'all pissing me off.
I can't talk about this.
I'm getting mad. I seen a video Why this person didn't have no gloves on?
And that's I saw those. I know what you're talking about. Y'all on a freaking.
Y'all on a massage table
That's what I couldn't think of the name
with
of.
some Lysol when you need, what is it called,
You
autoclave,
need
autoclave.
you need
Girl, I'm not
I can't even.
illiterate, y'all. I'm pissed. I'm fuck.
You need sanitizing tools. I'm
They
sorry.
ordering that. They
I
ordering
don't
that
know.
crap off of
I don't know
Amazon. I
this
said I was
lady.
gonna stop cussing. I
I
said,
ain't gonna
Lord.
call her out her name. But lady, you think you just gonna put on some scrubs?
And you just gonna put some filling over somebody
Oh my
cavities and
God.
mold. And you
I
and
bet it's
don't you and then you sanding people teeth down, not knowing if you gonna hit a nerve.
exactly
Y'all must didn't pay attention in
that's
school.
you can
Y'all
literally have
stupid.
sensory problems. Your mouth, like ooh, I gotta stop talking about this.
Your mouth connects to your brain and your heart. What is wrong with y'all?
Soon as
Y'all,
somebody end up passing away, Lord forgive me, I don't want that to happen. But something like that happens, she going under the jail.
can y'all, everybody, please go get your cleanings done.
Everything that's cheap isn't good for you.
It's not. Y'all paying $1,000, $1,500. Talking about a five. Somebody said that they told them to pay a $25 deposit. What?
Did you see the people putting braces on people?
Baby, let me tell you something.
That
Not at my current job, but at my old job that I had some good insurance. I have always been insecure about my teeth. My teeth weren't that bad, but I'm just saying I've been insecure about my teeth. I said I want braces. Why I say that? But I wanted braces.
okay, baby.
And my braces came up to a total of like over $5,000. Like I say about $5,300. My insurance paid almost all of it. I had to come out of pocket about 23, and I was on monthly payments. I ain't ashamed. I was on monthly
Hey.
payments. I forgot what my payments was. I think they were like, I don't know, between 150 to 250. It was something right up in there. I can't remember. I don't have the paperwork with me. But anyway, I had to pay that for 2 years. Now, I don't know if it's because of my age or whatever, but right now we're trying to get my bite to align with my bottom teeth. So my bite is not aligned right now. So I have rubber bands to pull my front teeth back a little bit. And my dentist pissed me off the other day, Thursday, because he don't do appointments on Friday. He made me mad. He told me something. You ain't wearing your rubber bands. And I'm like, yes, I am wearing my rubber bands. I'm like, I work 12-hour shifts. Like, I can't switch my rubber bands out. He want me to switch my rubber bands 3-4 times a day.
Damn.
I can't do that because I can't go to the bathroom like
Right.
that. I mean, I go to the bathroom, but for one, we don't have a mirror. And
Are you serious? You ain't got no mirror?
I ain't got no mirror in the bathroom.
Oh, child.
Girl, they need to just put us a whole new bathroom. But I'm just saying, like, I have rubber bands in my car, but I can't change them out like that. And he was like, no. As long as you have the rubber bands in, you're good.
And you have them in.
I have them in. I keep them in. And he was like, they're just not moving. You're 15 months overdue. As soon as we can get your bite together, we can take the braces off. I'm like, well, you need to take them out because I'm over this. I keep getting cut in my jaw.
I really didn't know that braces was this hard until you got them. I thought
Y'all,
you can't eat what you want to eat.
I can't eat because before I got my rubber bands, my new rubber bands on, I've been craving ice. Oh my God, y'all, I love ice. I'm
You got
anemic.
that. What's
I'm
it called?
anemic.
Pica?
Is it picker?
It's something with a P where you eat a whole bunch of ice or you eat dirt. Yeah, I was craving dirt when I was pregnant.
Oh my God, y'all, we had to tell her no.
I don't crave it no more, but man, I was craving. I never ate it though, but I wanted to.
But no, I think it's because my iron low. I just like the small little chip ice. But anyway, I have been wearing my rubber bands, and he made me mad because, for one, I've been sick all week.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to sleep that night. And you sitting up here telling me I'm not wearing my rubber bands, but I know I'm wearing my rubber bands. And then on top of that, I'm still in braces after 3 years. This wire keep cutting my jaw. I just want you to take these off.
Yeah. I want you to see it through, but I can't say I understand, but
Because I had to get 4 wisdom teeth pulled. I was high as a kite. Then I had to get 4 more teeth pulled because I had too much crowding.
wow,
And then I had to get my braces. So I had to get 8 teeth pulled.
that's a lot.
So, moral of the story,
Don't
y'all.
put no shit over your teeth if you ain't going to
Yes, a licensed
is it a DMD?
dentist.
DMD?
It's a
DS?
DDS or a DMD.
Period.
I should have been a damn dentist.
Or girl. I couldn't deal with people's mouths. Y'all that's in the medical field, y'all the goats, because I can't deal with surgery, blood, none of that. But yeah, like she said, moral of the story, be safe out here. Oral health is really real. Like, all jokes aside, that's crazy. $6,000 for a 2-day course.
Yeah, $6,000.
Who,
And then there's some
who
people
is-
charging
you gotta tell
$1,500.
me the companies on the
It's yeah, I'm gonna tell you the company because I ain't got time for nobody to try to bother us, girl.
Okay, my girl, did you hear about is pretty sad. So, girl, did you hear about? Her name is Markayla. She was 22 years old from North Carolina. She had been missing for 2 weeks. Her dead body was found in her apartment in a container. There were air fresheners and scented candles that had burnt out with the air conditioner on 62 degrees to mask the smell. Her kids were found in the trunk of her car in travel bags. They were both dead. The boyfriend has been arrested in California near the Mexico border.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that's all I really have. I don't know if it was like a domestic dispute or
Oh
what.
my God.
Yes. Killed the babies too. Y'all,
What is wrong with you?
why are y'all
Stupid.
killing these babies? Why are y'all killing people, period? But why are y'all killing these innocent babies?
Them babies didn't have nothing to do with
Girl,
this.
let me show you him. They got his mug shot.
I bet you he ugly.
Look crazy as fuck.
Oh,
Yep.
he look crazy.
Why you make that face? Sis. But yeah, a very sad story. Yeah. I don't know what why you looking like that. I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, these domestic abuse relationships. Thank God I've never been in a domestic. Thank God I've never been in an abusive relationship. But these men and these women are really crazy. Like, if somebody don't want to
They
be with you,
are.
if somebody don't want to be with you no more, let them go. You
Yeah.
know how many? It's a billion plus trillion people in this world.
It's a lot of fish in the sea.
A lot of fish in the sea. Like,
And I get it. It's because you done probably spent time, money, invested. You got a bond with this person.
let them go. It's not
Let
worth
them go,
it.
cause they having what you call them
Funeral.
this tomorrow. Well, today as of
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
but
It's 2:00 in the morning here.
yeah.
Got to get this content out, but it's sad. And then I had saw a video.
That's why I'm just gonna stay single. I don't want.
It's hard out here. It's scary, and
Mm-mm.
I hate to be that toxic person. Well, I don't even say toxic, but I see why people stay with the person that they've been with, or they backtrack because
And put up with all they
when they put up with all that BS, because you don't want to start something new with somebody. It's hard. Like, you don't know that person from. That's just like the Risa Tisa story. Like,
Girl,
that online. I want to try. I want to try online dating. I'm gonna try online dating. We're gonna talk about it on here too with my dates and stuff. But
girl,
it's
my
scary
online
out here.
dating was horrible. I got a
Like,
story for that, but not for this episode.
you got to do background check. I'm doing background
I'm
checks.
doing background
I'm going to the
checks.
courthouse, getting records.
Courthouse.
But you can
to
still
see.
do all of that. And sorry for cutting you off. But,
You good, sis? Go ahead.
but yeah, that's a sad situation. Prayers to her family and her friends. I had just recently saw a video. I was going to talk about this on the next episode, but I'm going to talk about it now. Saw a video of this girl. She got shot. She had a protective order on the guy. You
I
saw
saw
that in
that
the
on
parking
Twitter.
lot. That I don't. It was very grainy.
She
but
said that. She said, I have a restraining order on you. And he was like, I don't care. Call the police or whatever. And he chased her down the little hill and then up the hill. And then you could hear the person recording was like, get off her, get off her. And the next thing you know, you hear a whole bunch of pops.
But did you see the person that was like right there? Like,
yeah, nobody didn't do nothing.
We live in an era where people just mind their business. Like, and
Yeah.
I understand he had a gun, but damn,
like if some y'all, men or women, if somebody don't want to be with you, let them go. I get it.
don't take them out with you.
Okay, I invested this time. I done spent money. I done brought you around my family. I get that. That's hurtful, but you cannot make
nobody be with you.
Be with you, whether you're married, whether you're boyfriend and girlfriend. You
sneaky
do
link,
sneaky
mistress.
link. You do not own them.
You don't.
And that's why I feel like I don't want to be with nobody, because everybody I have been with have just been like, oh, you're mine, or you know, I own you in their own type of way, and you think that
that's cute.
that is cute.
It's not.
It's not. I don't like for my partner to be like, oh, you need to do this, because I'm going to do the opposite. I'm rebellious like that.
Right.
Like, don't tell me what to do. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it because I want to do it. Don't tell me, oh, like I've been in situations where I don't want you talking to that person. I'll cut that person off. Then me and this person don't last. Like, just a lot. And it's like, now at my big age,
right, you ain't got time.
I don't want nobody, and I don't even care that nobody want me.
Girl, don't say nobody don't want you. It's plenty of people that want you.
I mean,
but protect your peace. Like,
yeah, I'm protecting my peace. I'ma just say that.
We done been through some stuff, and ain't nobody got time. Okay, so moving along. Last segment, Rashad is gonna do sip on this.
Sip on
It's
this.
time to sip on this.
Sip on this.
What's your sip on this for today?
Well, my sip on this, okay, sis, my sip on this, well, I'm going to just throw it in there. Well, my drink of the week is that damn Jack Daniels, because, baby, I done messed up about 3 times. But anyway, so, sis, I was on TikTok, of course, because that's my app, and y'all trying to shut TikTok down. I cannot believe it. I'm sick of y'all.
I learned a lot from
That's
TikTok.
how I be learning how to cook and just all the tea and everything. But anyway, I'm gonna ask you the question after the fact. So it was this video this lady made. She said, my man been in prison for 7 years. I met him 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
We got married. We moved in together. We got a baby on the way. Am I stupid or am I in love?
I'm confused. You said he's in prison right now?
No, he was in prison. I'm sorry.
You say what?
I'm sorry. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was like, okay.
He just got out after doing 7
After
years.
doing 7 years, she met him 4 weeks ago.
Met him 4 weeks ago.
They got married.
They got married.
Those 4 weeks.
Within them 4 weeks. They moved in together. Within them 4 weeks. And they pregnant within them 4 weeks.
Damn.
And she said, am I stupid or am I in love?
Baby, I ain't gonna call you stupid, but you, what's the word I'm looking for? You taking chances. You took a lot of big steps. I don't even want to say big steps. That's a lot. I ain't gonna call you stupid, but I'm gonna call you ooh.
See, baby, you got my sister discombobulated over here.
Because I don't want to call the woman stupid, because I've heard situations where people got married within 2 weeks. But I ain't going to even bring up, what was he in prison for?
I don't know.
Like, he
It
did
it it
7
just it
years.
had popped up on my For You
I don't
page.
want to shame him
Now,
because
their TikTok name is chocolate and vanilla.
uh,
She's
mm,
black and he looks Mexican
okay.
or Latino or he's Hispanic.
Uh-huh.
He has long braids. I mean, they look cute together or whatever. Um, and it just happened to pop up on my For You page
Uh-huh.
on TikTok, and somebody stitched the video, and it just basically was like, my man was in prison for 7 years. We met 4 weeks ago, got married, moved in together. We have a baby on the way. Am I stupid or am I in love?
Why are you asking us?
And everybody was just looking like with the pause face, like,
Visual.
I feel like you stupid. You stupid in love.
I don't want
Hence the first
stupid and
episode.
look pretty. Period. And how can you say you in love with this man?
Cause a lot of people was saying like, girl, he just with you so he can have somewhere to stay to let his PO know.
Damn. I didn't think of that. Hell.
And he don't give me no
Crazy vibes.
crazy or gay vibes or nothing. It's just
Like, how did she?
he
meet
looks
him?
like he's going to, if she do the wrong thing, like he will snap on her.
Really?
But I'm not wishing that on her. I'm just saying I'm guessing because he's seen a lot.
He ain't had a hard life.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. Brave. She's brave because that's a lot of milestones within 4 weeks.
I'm gonna show you who it is when we get out.
I need to know the who, what, when, where, and why. Where did y'all meet? All of that. But do she got kids already?
I don't
'Cause I
think
would
so.
hope. And I'm sorry to say
she do
this.
hair content.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. I don't know what you was about to say. But I would hope, honey, that you don't have any kids already because that's scary. Bringing this man into your life like this. Now, if you're single, I don't know. But to me, that's like, why did you rush it? Why didn't you just start? Why didn't you just date him?
Shout out to chocolate and vanilla.
Chocolate and vanilla.
On TikTok.
Why couldn't you just date this man? Why did you have to jump and marry him so quick?
Her name is Ayana on TikTok.
I wish you the best, baby. I ain't gonna call you stupid, but I'm just gonna say you brave. Be careful, and we're gonna have to talk about this later on down the road. See where this goes. 'Cause
Yeah, baby, I don't want to call you stupid. Be
I
careful.
personally wouldn't do
Just be
nothing like
careful.
that because that's crazy.
7 years. She went and bought him an iPhone. The last time he had an iPhone when it was iPhone 6. And I don't know what year that came out.
Has she not had a man for a long time? Not even trying to be
I
funny.
don't know. She's not.
Let me answer the question. Yeah, you stupid.
I mean, she's a pretty girl. She do hair content, but, and I'm not saying like he's a bum or anything. I'm not talking down on the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I wish you guys the best though. I couldn't personally do it. You're brave, honey, and I wish you the best. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end this. Is this another question?
Boo, I got something else.
I'm sorry.
I gotta give you my song of the week.
Oh, she gotta give me her song.
Baby, I've been waiting
What song is this?
my whole life
Girl, what song is this?
for you and I. Beyonce, Two Hands to Heaven. If you have not heard,
I haven't. I ain't even going.
Cowboy Carter, you are living under a rock. I'm gonna need y'all to listen to Cowboy Carter, Two Hands to Heaven.
Music.
I'm gonna need y'all to get on TikTok and listen to Two Hands to Heaven, the remix with Cater to You by Destiny's Child. Cause baby, when I tell you I have that on repeat.
Why you sound like
the DJs,
DJs on the
Quiet Storm.
Yeah, the Sweat Hotel. Remember Sweat
The
Hotel?
Sweat Hotel.
Keep sweating.
And that we keep sweat.
Listen to that on the way home from work.
Show did. Baby, it's a viral video going around with R. Kelly's ex-wife. Is it Drea Kelly? You know the dancer.
Yes.
Baby, I'm gonna need y'all to get on TikTok. Sister, I'm gonna show you.
I seen the video. Girls, yeah, I wish y'all could see her. She got her shoulders humped up. Like,
Baby, that's how you do it right there. I hope my niece and nephew don't hear this right there. But baby, that is my song when I go to work,
I need to listen.
when I go to lunch,
I need to download her album. And
when
listen.
I'm on my 10-minute break,
I don't be having time.
when I'm on my way home. I listen to Two Hands to Heaven, and I listen to the whole Cowboy Carter album. But I really, 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 really like Two Hands to Heaven.
So that's you giving out this free promo.
That is Beyonce. Hook me and my sister up with some of that Adidas, baby, because we love Adidas, baby.
I know that's right.
Period. Okay, and then my other song of the week is
That's who?
my other song of the week is Chris Brown Freak
Oh no.
with Joyner Lucas, T Grizzly, and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I love you, Lil Wayne, but they shouldn't have put you on the song.
Oh, you didn't like his part?
No,
Oh, you know what's
I'm sorry.
what's your
They did
favorite Lil Wayne
they
song?
did a sample of Nelly's Air Force Ones.
What's your favorite Lil Wayne song of all time?
It was the one where he said something about. Oh my God! I'm not gonna say that because Mama be listening.
Girl.
Go DJ, that's my DJ.
Mine's is Hustler's music. I love Hustler's music.
Oh,
Hustlers, Hustlers music.
You used to play the shit out of the damn song.
Okay, so I ain't heard neither one of them songs, but I'm gonna listen
I'm
to
gonna
them
need
after
you to catch
recommend.
up.
Baby.
But I bet you heard when Chris Brown and Quavo was going at it.
I only heard the snippet off of the Shade Room. Chris didn't have to go in like that. Where
Hey,
did
Chris Brown.
I mean, I know. We gonna try to see your concert.
Chris, I'm gonna come see you, boo. I love you so, Chris Brown.
You didn't have to go so hard, but then you did have to go so hard. Oh, I love. He is so talented.
So weed,
So sweet. So sweet. Hey, girl. You something else, girl. Oh, I don't want nobody getting mad at us. But nah, sis, where did the beef come back up again? Like, I know they had beef in the past, but where did it come back up again? Did Quavo
I
say
don't
something?
know. I'm gonna have to do some more research, but I know,
said something.
I know they.
Cause Chris don't be
I
bothering
think
nobody like that.
I think they were saying they were beefing around the time. I may be wrong, but they were beefing around the time Fashion Week. When is Fashion Week? Ain't it
Fashion
in the
Week is
winter?
like August, right? Like from the fall to
Like the fall, like August through December.
something like that.
I don't know if you seen the photo.
Yeah.
They were sitting next to each other, and that's why. And like the lyric Chris Brown said was like, basically he wanted to hit him or something like that
I don't
along
know,
that
man.
line.
But I'm talking about
Chris,
what
I
brought it
need you to
back up.
come. I don't know. I'm gonna have
Baby,
to do some more digging, and I'll
That's
tell
one
you on the
thing
next
about Chris.
episode.
He might be an R&B singer, but don't ever think he bitch
Between
made.
him and Beyonce, hey B, hey girl,
Chris is not no
y'all
hoe.
some rappers, baby.
Ass
I
nigga.
see y'all. I'm gonna need a rap album from Beyonce and Chris Brown, and that's all I'm gonna say on it. But Chris Brown, I like that song "Freak," boo. That's my song
is it
right there.
nasty?
It's the beat. It's the way they did Nelly Air Force One.
Because when I think of freak, I think of
Air Force One.
freak. I think of like nasty.
I mean, it kind of got that
Is
little
it one
vibe.
of those Chris Brown sex songs? Like
It's not slow. It's a up tempo. It kind of reminds me of
baby, I ain't seen you.
oh my God, what is that song?
Baby, let me love you back to
It kind of
no, that was me.
it's kind of upbeat like these hoes ain't loyal. It's kind of upbeat like that.
Okay.
It's not that slow, but it's a little more up. Girl, I'm gonna have to play it for you.
Okay.
But you need to listen to Beyonce Two Hands to Heaven.
Okay.
Y'all, listen to Beyonce.
She gonna keep reliving. She want that Adidas. Y'all, no, I'm just playing.
It ain't even about the Adidas.
I'm just playing.
Y'all, when y'all play Beyonce, go to Beyonce. Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Beyonce, I've been down with you since 1996, boo. Ooh, 5 years old. Look, well, I was. You was 2. Look, when Destiny's Child first came out, Beyonce, Kelly, Latoya, Latavia.
Why I was about to say Michelle? I'm sorry.
Michelle came in. Michelle came in 99 in the Say My Name video.
What album was that? One album got
But Michelle was actually on the album cover in 2001.
one of them albums.
Don't play with Michelle, because Michelle in them bridges.
One of them albums had them hits on it, baby.
A
Second Nature.
What? That's the first album.
That's my shit.
You supposed to know your albums.
That's
Because
why I
Mama
had-
put
I-
us
in
up
my-
on game.
She did.
What album did Mama play the most? Hey, Mama.
That's why I love my 90s music. Like, you could just go back and play
Baby,
it,
I was on the way
play
home
it over and over and over.
bumping
Like, it's just came out.
Sweet Thing by Shaka Khan. What y'all know about that?
Girl, that's my shit. Because somebody...
Whoa, sweet
I will love you anyway. Oh, I know that sounded good and crisp.
Good and crisp.
But no,
Girl, you better
they
sing
had-
that Mariah Carey, girl.
Somebody had commented and was like, man, our music now sucks.
No, it's this guy. Can I call you Rose?
I love that
Can I
song.
call?
I was like, damn, is this an old school song? But it's actually a new.
I don't even know the words.
But I know what you're talking about. I like it.
Can I
starting to,
call you Rose?
They're starting to overplay it on TikTok, but that's the usual.
Yeah, just like how they do Beyonce song, but I'm still gonna baby.
I haven't heard it, and I've been getting on TikTok.
Wait.
Did you watch them Chick-fil-A videos?
I didn't watch all of them. I watched some of them.
How you feel about it? We about to wrap this up, y'all. We just
They should have
collabed with her, gave her.
collabed with her, or they should have gave her a promotion to be
In
in,
the
the
marketing
in the
department.
marketing department. Yeah,
Girl, like she owns something with them sauces.
because she's from Southern California.
It never rains in Southern California. All right, y'all. That concludes this
Our episode.
Just sipping nonsense.
Just sipping.
Yeah, we sorry if we
Baby.
sound. Excuse us if we sound tired, if we're whispering, if we sound low.
And I'm sick.
Yeah, Rashad is getting over a cold. I've been up since 9:30 this morning.
Oh my God, sis, you gotta go to bed.
But we had to get this out.
We did. We sorry for last
Thank
week.
you guys for your support.
Cause baby, Mama said I was waiting on the other episode and y'all didn't post nothing.
Lord, Mama go listen to every episode. We gotta be
Hey,
careful about what we
Mama.
say. Hey,
I
Mom.
love you, Mama.
Love you. Okay, y'all. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye, y'all.